What's up, everybody? Figured we'd go ahead and keep going on with these. So let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. I tried to reposition the camera a little bit so there's not quite as much light coming in from the background, but that made me have to readjust the mic as well. So just want to make sure everything is good as far as sound and video. And I want to talk a little bit about why it's a great time to be a freelancer, and not just because I happen to own a freelancing platform, but because I think there's a lot of opportunity right now. So you just finish getting set up and hopefully some folks will show up. And I'll talk about that and then we'll cover any questions if anybody has them. So yeah. Roberto says, I've never really considered freelancing, but the more I mull it over, the more I see it as a huge opportunity. Definitely, especially right now with, I'm afraid to say the term because I've heard stories about YouTube channels getting demonetized, and we definitely don't want that. But with the big health thing that's in the news right now, I think that gives freelancers an even greater opportunity than they usually have, because you can work from home. You don't have to go to an office. You can offer individual services to different people in different niches and different things that people need. And I think it's just going to be a great time for it. I think I thought that beforehand anyway, but I think that this is just going to amplify it. Even though, people are scared right now, they don't know what's going to happen. I think this is a great time to have that club in your bag, So let me move this back some. I can't really. Let's see. Roberta says, my biggest fault with freelancing as a concept is being a constant, reliable source of income. For instance, I'm an SEO and I'd like to offer SEO type services as a freelancer. Where would I start? Some things to consider are things that you don't like to do. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but if you don't like to do them, that means other people don't like to do them as well. And therefore, there's going to be a demand for that. So you can consistently do that. Let's see what else. You can figure out what's selling well and then create a better offer. So if you find that people are selling PBN links and things like that, you just make your own and then sell them at a better price. If you do on page, there's a great market for that. So figure out what's selling well and emulate it. If you have any tools, leverage those. Like if it's something that produces a report or something like that, you can leverage those. Things that people don't like to do and things like that. And once you get a few of those, you can really generate some repeat customers, because like on average, when you make one sale to someone, they buy from you 3 more times that month. So it can generate some consistent income. It's going to take some work. It's still a business, but it's a great supplemental income to begin with, and then can turn into a full-time income. And it works great as a lead magnet to get people onto your higher end services, whether it's monthly consulting, SEO, whatever. So Motion Groove Com says, hey, Chris, you for my PBNs done? I'm hoping that means thank you for your PBNs. And if so, you're welcome. Adam says, hey, Chris. Hey, Adam. Gary says, morning, Chris. Good morning, Gary. Motion Groove Com says, I love Legiit. Thank you very much. We're very proud of it. And we had a really great meeting today that's going to really help take us to the next level too. So that's another reason that you want to start freelancing if you aren't already. So Adam says, do you think, and I'm not going to read the word out loud, but the health thing that's in the news right now will have an effect on the freelancing business? I think, and let me state that I'm not in any way a health expert or anything like that, or even an economics expert, but I do think it's an opportunity and a good one, because I think that this is forcing people to not go out and to not go to offices and things like that. So if you can help provide them things that they need without them having to physically come to you, you're going to be in a great position to leverage that to make some good money. So I know everyone's afraid, and I do have some concerns that it's going to have certain economic impacts. Again, not an economist, but I think for freelancers and affiliate marketers and people that do e-commerce that doesn't rely on drop shipping are going to have a real big opportunity right now. So I think that this is the time to really jump on that, and take advantage of, and I feel bad saying take advantage because I know it's been harmful, but take advantage of the situation, because there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you're not, as long as you're not exploiting it. Taking advantage of it and exploiting it are different. Don't exploit it by buying up a bunch of hand sanitizer and price gouging people for it, but take advantage of it, the opportunities that it will create. So that's kind of my answer to that. And you guys kind of stole my thunder there, to be perfectly honest, because that was what I was going to talk about, was how this is it's an actual growth opportunity, for people in the freelancing business, which works out well for me because I own a freelancing platform, if I'm being perfectly honest. So that was kind of the main thing I wanted to talk about today. You guys kind of, like I said, you stole my thunder a little bit, and that's okay, because then I don't end up sitting here rambling about it. But yeah, I really do think if you are, first of all, free marketplace freelancing, I think is huge right now, because it's kind of a virtual mall. So people can come to your site, or preferably my site, and buy services that they need and not have to worry about getting sick, basically. Affiliate marketing, I think, is a good opportunity because people still want stuff and they're going to be home and they're going to be bored. So there's a good opportunity to market to them. And same goes for e-commerce for the same reason, except for drop shipping, because I think that will be, and again, I don't do that too much, but I think that will actually be a challenge. But there's a lot of opportunity, and I think people should take advantage of it. So is the lighting a little better and things like that than it was yesterday for anybody that was around then? I think it looks a little better. Not real crazy about having to show the whole desk like that, but I don't know. We'll keep playing with it until we get it right. That's what she said. Shoo. All right, guys, any questions, anything I can help you with, anything been bothering you? Otherwise, we will just hang out for a few more minutes and then we'll wrap this up. I don't know that I'm going to keep these on YouTube because I was looking at my channel earlier and it looks a little janky that way. I don't know that janky is a real word, but it just looks kind of, doesn't really fit in with the rest of the videos. But so I don't know that I'm going to keep these up. I'm not trying to do the, this will disappear after, not doing that whole thing. But I don't know that I'm going to keep them there because I don't think it looks all that great. But we'll see. A lot of people on today. Each day we've had more people, so that's a good sign. Very good sign. So, any other questions or anything you'd like me to talk about? Man, I wish I could tell you guys what I talked about today, but it's still on. Still not something I can talk about publicly, but man, it's going to be big. When legit sellers meet in real life. I mean, I don't have anything like an organized plan or anything like that for that sort of thing. I don't have like legit con scheduled because, as people know, I'm not a huge fan of conferences, but I don't know, maybe someday. It obviously won't be soon because, big meetings are not popular at the moment, but maybe someday. Maybe you should go ahead and we should have it at your place, Adam. How do you think about that? Can you swing that for us? Cover everybody's travel. You can host it. Pay for expenses. Cook dinner. The whole bit. All right, we've been on for 9 minutes and 25 seconds. We'll go at least until 11 minutes. And if there's nothing else going on, we'll wrap it up. But I just wanted to jump on and talk about that because it was a little bit on my mind today that we're in a great position to take it. I feel bad saying take advantage, but leverage what's going on in the news and really help it to help other people, use it to help other people and help us as well. So, and of course, help me, which really should be anybody's goal. I'm kidding, of course, but so yeah, I think it's a great thing. I think, I think if you want to do some freelancing, now is the time to jump on it. I like doing these daily things. I also have the Profit Academy Daily, which is like a little $5 a month program where I send out like a daily dispatch and Facebook post and stuff. So if you want to sign up for that, check it out in the comments. If somebody could drop that in the comments for me, it's profitacademydaily.com, and it's with 2 I's, so PROFIIT. Just drop that in the comments wherever you are in case anybody wants to check that out. It's $5 a month, so we get a little more daily interaction, kind of like we're doing here, but instead of like an email and a Facebook post and occasional video, monthly webinar. So fun stuff. Still got dropping off a little bit, but still got a few people on. So if there's not any more questions, I'm going to go ahead and get back to it. But just wanted to take a quick break and see what's going on. Talk about what was on my mind a little bit. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So all right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. And check it out. You're going to check out profitacademydaily.com if you want. And if you have any questions, you can always hit me up in the Facebook group, superstarseo.group. And, subscribe on YouTube if you aren't already, chrismwalker.tv. So not here to promote any of that stuff, but I figure, a marketer hurts my soul not to promote a little bit. So, all right, guys, thanks for hanging out. And let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you again soon.